What's up guys, it's Ice here from Top Ice Gaming, and today I'm playing a little bit of World of Warcraft actually. Go figure, I decided to take a little bit of a break from Minecraft. I'm here today to do a patch 5.1 Frost Mage DPS guide. I want to show you guys how I play my Frost Mage and give you guys an idea on how you can maximize your DPS on your own. I'll go up to these target dummies and then I will give you guys the whole rundown. Check out my sweet flying mount. I really need to change that and put one of my cool drakes right there. I hadn't played Frost in a long time, so I didn't really have any of my cool new stuff up there. Alright, I'm going to use these three dummies. Alright, make sure my recount is reset. Okay. Alright, so Frost Mage stat priority is, of course, intellect first. You want to gem mainly intellect. I'm using mostly int haste gems because the second stat is haste. You want to make sure you have your hit cap at 15%, of course, so you don't miss all the time. Then you go intellect, then you go haste. You want to get as much haste as you can. Haste, haste, haste. Super important. Then after that is crit. You want crit, but you do not want your crit to go over 22%. Over 22% is an overall DPS loss. After that is mastery, which is really equivalent to 0. Because mastery only works against frozen opponents, and unfortunately you cannot freeze raid bosses. So mastery, negative. Don't want that. Alright, what else? Spec talents. I picked Scorch just because I like having something I can spam while I have to move around. Ice Barrier because it's a ton of damage mitigation. Ice Ward because that one doesn't really matter too much in a raiding perspective. And Ice Ward is something that I can just really quickly click, put it on myself and be good. Cauterize because who doesn't want a second life. Nether Tempest because it seems to be the highest overall damage and the most Frostfire Bolt procs. And Invocation, because that seems to be the most usable one for Frost spec. The Rune of Power is good as well, but Rune of Power only stays in one place, and you have to move around a lot on a lot of raid bosses, especially in Mists of Pandaria. And Enchanter's Ward is kind of the lowest DPS of the three, but it gives you a passive damage increase. So if you're really lazy and you don't want to add something else into your rotation, like in this case Evocate or Rune of Power, go ahead and pick Enchanter's Ward, and it gives you a 6% passive spell damage increase, which is pretty nice. Okay, rotation. Rotation, okay. You want to use Frozen Orb, off cooldown, use your Pet Freeze off cooldown, keep Nether Tempest up at all times, keep the Invocation buff that you get after you evocate fully up at all times. There you go. And hold on. Have a macro here to pop for your burst. Mine is /cast Berserking, which is the troll racial, /cast Icy Veins, /cast Mirror Image, and /use Potion of the Jade Serpent. That'll help you out a lot less buttons to push. Right now my keyboard's broken, so I'm going to try clicking this. Shouldn't be too hard. I mean, clicking's cake. It's just a little bit slower sometimes. Okay, so your main rotation is, of course, keep Invocate up, keep Frozen Orb on cooldown, keep Freeze on cooldown, keep your macro on cooldown, and other than that, you want to spam Frostbolt, keep Nether Tempest up, use your procs as you get them. If you get both procs at the same time, use Frostfire Bolt first because it's higher damage and Ice Lance procs stack. So I'll go ahead and give you guys a look at what that's going to be. Here we go. And we're going to start. Boom. Keep up your bombs. Pop your cooldown. Pet freeze. Boom. Here we go. Invocation is good. Keep bombs up. Gives you more Frostfire Bolt procs. Boom. Evocate to keep your invocation up. Brain freeze. Keep your bombs up. Pet freeze off cooldown. Keep doing that. Brain freeze, bombs need to be reapplied. Pop frozen orb. And as you can see, with no raid group buffs, no flask, no spell haste, which is like the absolute best buff for mages. Spell haste, that gives you such a big fat DPS increase. We're sustaining right around 80k. Hold on, I'll show you guys my gear. I'm at item level 378, I believe, so nothing special. I just know my class, know my spec. And this is how we do it. That is Frost Mage in a nutshell. It may seem like a really complex rotation watching it on this video right now, but I can promise you it is not at all. Once you get like the flow of it, it becomes almost second nature. It's just, you just do it out of habit. You just know what buttons to push and when to push them. We dropped a little bit. We dropped down to 72k, which is still a ton. That's still like top DPS meters. And keep in mind this is without buffs. So this is what you want to do. Of course we're getting cleave because we can hit 3 guys. This is sort of like a... This is fairly close to a stone guard type encounter. I can do straight up single target. I'll do that too. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of combat. Turn them off, attack, follow. Alright. We'll do straight single target right here. Oh wait, we can't. Ah, fuck. There's no dummy that's alone besides the 85 one. Let me see if there's one at the Vale. I can teleport there real quick. If not, I am sorry, but I won't be able to show you a 100% single target rotation. Well, the rotation's the same, but DPS. But yeah, I'm of course going to make more World of Warcraft videos. I'm going to stick mainly to the Minecraft videos, but I do like WoW. I've got 3 level 90s at the moment. I'll probably make guides on each of them. And I'll do some other things, maybe mess around on the PTR. I'll do new stuff as patches come out. Maybe publish some raid guides, things like that. Just let me know what you guys want to see. Can't stress that enough.